Hey everyone. So if you've ever gotten into torrenting, you probably know it can be, well, kind of clunky. You've got slow downloads, confusing software, and you're always kind of wondering about security risks. Today, we're going to look at a cloud-based tool that promises to make all that stuff a thing of the past.
And this question right here, it really cuts to the chase. What if getting a file could be as easy and as safe as, say, streaming a movie on Netflix? That's the whole idea behind the tech we're exploring today. A way to take all the risk and hassle completely out of the picture. But to really appreciate why a new solution is so great, we first have to remember what the problem is. For most people, the old way of torrenting comes with this whole list of frustrations and things to worry about. It can be a real headache.
This probably looks pretty familiar to some of you. You're trying to find the right software to install, hoping it's not full of junk. Every file you grab comes with that little bit of doubt. Is this thing safe? Then you're stuck waiting forever for slow connections, and the whole time you're chained to your main computer. It's just not a smooth process at all.
But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if the problem isn't the software itself, but where all this downloading is actually happening? See, by moving that whole process off your computer and into the cloud, you completely change the game. Let's take a look.
So what exactly is Seedr? Well, to put it simply, it's a service that basically acts as your own private downloading machine up in the cloud. You give it a link, and its super fast servers do all the torrenting work for you. And here's the most important part. None of those risky connections ever have to touch your own computer. And that means the whole experience just lives inside your web browser. That's it. There's absolutely nothing to install, nothing to configure, nothing to update. That very first big problem, finding and installing some clunky software, is just gone.
Okay, so how does it actually work? You might hear cloud service and think it's going to be complicated, but really, the whole process has been boiled down to just 4 super simple steps. It is honestly this easy. You find the file you're looking for and just copy the link. Then you pop over to the Seedr website and paste it in. Seedr's servers then go and grab that file at incredible speeds. Once it's finished, which is usually really fast, that file is sitting safe and sound in your own private cloud space, ready for you to either stream right away or download to whatever device you want.
And it's that simplicity that really unlocks all the best parts of cloud torrenting. So let's break down exactly how this shift makes the whole experience so much better.
Let's just connect the dots here. Because there's no software, you can get to your files from any device with a web browser. Your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever. And because the download is happening on Seedr's high-speed network, your own internet doesn't get slowed to a crawl. It all just adds up to this really smooth, fast, and easy experience.
This chart just lays it all out, side by side. It's the old way versus the new way. And the difference is pretty stark. You're trading required software for no software. You're swapping a potential virus risk for a secure, scanned environment. You go from being stuck on one computer to having access from any device. And you get to leave those complicated, messy interfaces behind for something that's just clean and simple.
And hey, this isn't just theory. This is what an actual user had to say about it. Super reliable and quick access are great, but for me, the most important part of that sentence is without worrying. That's the real game changer, right? Just taking all that anxiety and stress out of the process.
So when you put it all together, the simplicity, the security, the speed, the ability to access it from anywhere, it starts to feel pretty compelling. This isn't just another way to download files. It really feels like a smarter way.
And that's really the core idea here. It takes the whole tangled, messy process of old-school downloading and puts it behind this clean, secure shield in the cloud. It's built from the ground up to get rid of the hassle so you can just focus on the files you actually want.
And that kind of brings us to this final question. As pretty much everything moves to the cloud, and as we all demand things to be simpler and safer, could this kind of browser-based approach be the future of how we all share and download files? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.